Good morning. It's the old September 1-5. If you don't know what that means, you should not be watching this. We don't need to be friends. It's currently 2:26 in the morning. Why am I up so early? That is a great question. Well, that is because we are heading way out of my normal hunting area. We're filming in Kansas this week. I'm filming Sam and Linda Gaylord of Old Barn Taxidermy. And instead of just heading out that way, meeting up with them, I'm going to utilize my time a little bit. There's a public spot right on the Kansas-Missouri line that I'm going to go check out for a couple hours. Maybe do a little ground hunting this morning. So once I get done hunting, I'll drive over into Kansas. We're going to drive to the units I do have a tag in, and then we are going to start driving around, doing some scouting around there. I've got several pins marked. We're going to go check it out and at least see what it looks like. Me personally, I'm looking for the Milo. I like that Milo, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride this year. We've got our Missouri deer tags. We've got Missouri managed hunt tags. We've got Kansas tags. So all in all, if every tag was filled buck-wise, that'd be $4. But that's not our goal. That's our grand slam goal. Goal this year is 130 or bigger in Missouri, and I'd like to do that 140 mark in Kansas, but 130 or bigger in Kansas, that's my goal also. I'm not tired of looking at 130s on the wall yet. I only got one 130. The rest are in the 120s, and I'm just not tired of them 130s yet. So that's the goal. 2 130s. One Kansas, one Missouri. So we're going to hunt hard. It's going to be a riot. All right, we made it. We are on the back roads. Just driving around, gonna do some cruising. There's a lot of fields and ag ground in here, so we're gonna see if we can spot one, find a parking lot, and then try to make the move on one. I think I'm gonna stop right here for a second, do some glassing. Looks like a pretty solid little area. Glass this edge right here. Coyotes. That's what that was. They're out there bedded down now. Surprisingly, they just laid down right in that field. It's 8:18. I've already seen 2 people leaving. So they got up this morning, went out, hung a stand, climbed in their stand, whatever it may be, and they've already ditched out a couple hours into season. So it got daylight at 7:20 was first light, so they didn't even last 2 hours, and they're out of here. It just blows my mind. Better for me. I just want to come out here and see what it was about and see maybe if it was worth coming back to. But I think there's a lot of other places out there that would intrigue me a little bit more. Less pressure would be one of them, but you'll run into that. So it is fun. I mean, that's how you learn. You get out here and you go see things you wouldn't normally see. I'd never come down here on a whim, more than likely. You know, if I'm gonna travel 4 hours from the house. It's going to be more towards the middle of the state, to the north end, not the western side. But it was fun. I mean, good chunk, a few thousand acres. You never know, we might run into something. Might be able to put the old sneak on one. Here comes another hunter, leaving early. 8:37, he's done. He's ready to go get some breakfast. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we're going out. It's hot. We're gonna go in and right where I killed last year. Just a one-night hunt. Don't have a lot of time, so we're going where we're seeing deer. That's all we're gonna do. We'll see how it goes. All right, so here we go. Mic checks. Hopefully the mics are working. I'm wired in. This is the first hunt of the year for me. We're in Kansas. We're in a walk-in piece. I'm in the same spot. I killed that buck last year. I only have one evening tonight, so we're just gonna spend it. Not really playing it safe, but we're gonna be in the chips if they do anything like they did last year. But we're also gonna be doing some glass, and that way when I do come back later on, I might have an idea of what's in here. So it's here. It's finally here. Fingers crossed. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna walk all the way down this fence row, all the way to the end of this property. And at the end of this property is a patch of timber. So that patch of timber meets up with the beans and this government side of ground. So we're gonna go all the way down there, and hopefully be able to set up on something. Watch for the beans. Maybe get a shot at something. Gonna try to get ourselves a cutout. Our outline broke up. Get some yardages marked out here. We're hoping they come right out of there, come right to us. There's the beans over there. We had to get on the other side of this fence row, hop the fence, walk to that tree line, and then out towards the beans. Got our first deer. Way back there by that oak tree. I just glassed that too and didn't see him. guess that other one could have hopped the fence. I'm 99% sure there was two of them. She's just back there hanging out. I need to take this lens filter off. Right to the beans. So maybe they switched somehow. I was watching the fawn because I thought I was watching a young one. Then I glassed that one once it got to the beans and it was large. It was full grown. So I thought, well, maybe the grass threw me off, but looks like it's got a limp to it. Let's see. That's towards the road, so if anything, they're in that back corner where I can't see. I sure hope this mic's working, otherwise you probably can't hear a thing I'm saying. Just me talking to that mouse in my pocket again. Alright, I'm gonna try to get out of here. Seen the two does. First I thought one was a yearling, but I guess just from the distance she looked a little smaller than what she actually was. Alright, we made it out. I tried at last light, which is 7:47. I want to get out of there a little early. For one, I didn't have a flashlight, so I'm afraid of snakes. I got bit by a copperhead years ago, and ever since then, the dusk, no flashlight, don't like it. So, I wish I had my phone, but it ain't very bright. So I went ahead and snuck out of there. Figured the chances of seeing a buck and it coming in 100 yards in a matter of 10 to 12, 14 minutes was pretty slim. So I opted to hop out. But what a fun sit. One evening, had seen some does. I mean, you can't, anytime you're out in the woods, it's good, but anytime you're out in the woods and you see some deer on your first sit, it's even better. So, get all these gear turned off, unhooked. Yeah, what a great time.